Sony just can't seem to get anything right now. They've been hacked, or more specifically, Insomniac, the company behind, obviously, Spiderman, has been hacked. Basically, a ransomware group threatened Sony that if they didn't pay up $2 million, then they were going to release a lot of data, hundreds and hundreds of files on projects Sony were working on, employee details, a lot of stuff. And as you can guess, Sony didn't comply with that. Let's get into it. I'm Blaze 2K. Let's take a look at the new Wolverine game.
Let's go.
Well, we're here though. Come check out pixelbuys.com, our new gift guide, buying guide, geek, tech, review, unboxing, gaming, geekery website, where if you love geek and cool stuff, tech and gaming, then you'll love this, right? If you want to find out about new tech, new releases, new everything, new accessories for your tech, cool new snacks even, slap your email in the subscribe box. You'll get some cool emails in your inbox. It's really a great website, and I'm working hard on it, and it's going to be great in the run up to Christmas. So let's get into the news. So Wolverine is part of a massive Insomniac games leak after ransomware deadline passed. The Reseda ransomware group demanded $2 million before releasing over 1.3 million files with employees' personal information and the details of upcoming games. Now, Sony's got a habit of getting hacked, doesn't it? Back in 2011, can you remember where a hacking group basically DDoS'd Sony service and it went down for like a month? Remember that? And then there was that funny little charade afterwards where the Sony employees were like begging people to forgive them on a video and offering people like a free month of PlayStation Plus and other benefits and all that sort of stuff. And I think they even gave people like PlayStation credit to spend on the PlayStation network because they were so embarrassed by the massive hack. Well, they've been hacked again. And if you remember, obviously 2014, North Korea hacked Sony Pictures. Not quite Sony Gaming, but still a Sony division, because they weren't happy with the interview film with Seth Rogen where they basically played Kim Jong-un. Sony loves to get hacked. And then again, they've been hacked again, except this time it was Insomniac. And obviously the hackers wanted $2 million. Sony was like, nah, we ain't gonna pay that. We don't give in to terrorists. And the hackers decided to just leak it out on the web. And now we know a little bit more about Wolverine. And we're going to be taking a look at the gameplay. So let's get back to the article first of all, though. Oh, go check out the links down below in the video description and the top pinned comment for some great PlayStation 5 accessories. I know you're looking for some last minute Christmas gifts. Some of them are on sale too. So yeah, let's take a look. Footage of Insomniac's upcoming Wolverine game has started widely circulating on X after hackers published troves of internal data from its developer Cyber Daily reports that a total of 1.67 terabytes of data comprising of over 1.3 million files has been released by the Reseda gang, ransomware gang, which announced that it had stolen the data in a hack on December 12th. And at the time, the group announced an auction price for the data starting at 50 bitcoins, roughly $2 million, and a 7-day deadline to pay. Alongside level design and character materials from Wolverine, the leak seemingly includes several internal company presentations containing details of an unannounced Insomniac and Sony games, or containing details on unannounced Insomniac and Sony games, perhaps beyond Wolverine. Screenshots of internal spreadsheets, details on development and marketing budgets. Wolverine is reportedly named in the first of a trilogy of planned X-Men titles, so there's going to be a trilogy of X-Men titles, with the second and third games due for release before the end of 2029 and 2033, respectively, according to a Cyber Daily. There's also mention of a third Spiderman game, a game based on Venom. Oh, and a new entry in the Ratchet and Clank franchise, which I find was funny because it just came out recently that they lost a lot of money on Ratchet and Clank. Sadly, they were in the negative. People weren't too keen on buying that. Although it was such a fantastic game, I saw the reviews for it. It was a great game for the PS5 when the PS5 came out, but a lot of people didn't seem to agree because they never bought it. I don't know what to say about that. Sony did not immediately respond to the Verge's request for comment on the release of the hack materials. When Reseda announced the hack last week, Sony said it was investigating, adding that it had no reason to believe that any other Sony Interactive Entertainment or Sony divisions have been impacted. The company has also been impacted by the Move It cyber attacks this year. In October, Bleeping Computer report that Sony Interactive Entertainment had notified Around 600 to 800 current and former employees of a breach that exposed personal information. The group behind the attack was separate from the latest Insomniac hack. Ransomware group Clop claimed responsibility in June. Sony's film division, Sony Pictures, was the largest target of a major hack almost a decade ago in 2014. We talked about that, in which personal information about employees and internal emails were leaked publicly in an attack believed to be sponsored by the North Korean government. Video game studios have been subject to several recent hacks. Footage from Grand Theft Auto 6, remember, was released the day before the official trailer was supposed to come out. Reseda was the subject of a cybersecurity alert published last month that was co-authored by the U.S. Department of Justice and Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. The alert noted that Reseda had been seen to use VPNs to connect to internal company systems from the outside, often using compromised credentials with organizations lacking MFA enabled by default. When contacted by Cyber Daily, a representative from Reseda said that its attack was motivated by money. We knew that developers making games like this would be an easy target, he said. Tut, tut, tut. Sony. Oh geez, I had a cough out my lungs there. Anyways, yeah, so that's crazy. So let's go over, have a look at the tweet here. All these videos have been getting shared to, obviously, x.com. By the way, come follow me on x.com. I'm on x.com, Blaze2kx on X, link down below in the video description. Come say hi, let's be friends. So yeah, hackers hacked Insomniac Games and leaked 1 terabyte of data for refusing to pay a ransom. Inside there was a lot of interesting stuff, from early gameplay of the new game about Wolverine to concept art and the plot. And here is some of the gameplay. Let's take a look, shall we? I love Wolverine. I used to love Wolverine back in the day. I'm not going to play the audio just because there's not really much audio to hear anyway, don't worry. Just him grunting when he jumps. No music or nothing. R2 to sniff and drag scent with an R. Oh. I was here, fighting with Mystique. Looks like a PS2 game right now. Hopefully it looks better than this when it comes out. Let's skip forward. Oh yeah, this is clearly an early development here. This is not looking too good. Alright, doesn't look like Hugh Jackman. It looked like Hugh Jackman from behind, but doesn't look like him in the face. We've established that. They didn't get the rights to Hugh Jackman's face in this game. Unless that's just like an early thingy. What did he do? He just cut a hole in the drywall there. Oh, damn. What does that say there? How does he feel about these items? Does he know them yet? Question mark. Can push in. So we're getting a little look behind game development here. Obviously they've got like storyboards, just like they do in films, right, and TV shows. First playable census investigation, first playable intro to Madripoor, first playable living memory, audio forest, transversal test playground, debug front end. This is super interesting. So there we go, Wolverine. It's official. It's obviously, well, we knew it was official, but this is what's been leaked. I hope they're a little bit further ahead than it appeared in this video. Let me know what you think in the video description. It's interesting. We're going to be getting more. Like, Wolverine's just the beginning. We're gonna get a whole series of Wolverine games. We're gonna be getting Spider-Man 3 and potentially more, which is super exciting. And they're gonna be exploring the X-Men universe. Awesome. Let's go. Yeah, so let me know. Sony, come on, get your hack, get your security in order, all right? Pay for a cybersecurity firm and get everything locked down, because this is getting ridiculous. Whether it's the PlayStation Network getting shut down from DDoS attacks, personal employee information getting leaked. Should they have paid the $2 million? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Blaze2K. Go check out pixelbuys.com and let me know what you think about the hack in the comments, obviously. Pixelbuys.com. Subscribe and go check out the links down below for my favorite PlayStation accessories. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Let's go. Come follow me in X if you haven't already.